If you didn't know, this is how you should be playing ranked in Apex Season 17. This is what a good team comp should look like. An active crypto that will actually fight, a assault class that will actually do damage, and a Loba for heals. I then choose a landing spot that will give us loot and also have good fight opportunities. It does give us an advantage because we know where every team around us is landing. We do have crafting, so I can just craft their banners if I can't get to them. I land and I pick up some crafting. I then loot a bit more because I have some pretty terrible guns. Then I found a vault in the R9, and this is important because I normally want to run Nemesis in this ranked split. So I use my vault as a carrier for attachments, and then I'll switch to my Nemesis once I find one. And the R99 was supposed to be for an R3R1, but I ended up switching to a flatline. I wasn't finding enough loot, so I threw down a Loba ult so I could get some bats and some heals. I run to the flatline my teammate pinged, and there's also a Nemesis next to it, so I can swap that with my vault. And then I can find a better weapon, which would be the flatline. Then our fuse starts to rotate towards the fight that we've been hearing going off for a while, and I agree to go with him. So we're not fully engaging in the fight, we're just picking shots and being aware of our backs, because in this season you're going to get third-partied almost instantly if you start a fight. Then we start to gather info as to where the team is and if there are going to be teams around us. I then say watch our flanks as we've been picking shots on the other team, and what do you know it, there's a team trying to push behind us. We then play it very safe and very smart. Our fuse ults forcing one to push down. We can get some free shots and almost knock him, forcing another teammate to drop, and then we get a free knock. I then decide to push on top. Since there would only be one, it would be a free 1v1, but he already dropped to go help his teammate. So I decide to push on top to where I have free shots on them. I get 1 HP and I push to the side, flipping to my flatline. I get a good shot and he's down. I can then switch my attention to the third and final person, which just dropped, and I get a free easy pick. Our teammate then gets shot by another team, and then I throw it on my ult so that I can armor swap and give him a new armor. I then grab some heals since we're running low on them. I then hear a third team to my left and I decide it's time to leave. We then use a zip to leave, and what do you know it, there's a team waiting on the other side of the zip. I drop down to cover and heal. We hear one starting to push down, so I decide to swing the corner, but then one starts jumping on top of us. He then downs my teammate, and I can't really swing it since he is high ground. I wait for my fuse to get some shots on him, and then I'm ready to actually push. I see one hiding behind cover down here, and he was a free easy pick. I then throw some nades to try and get a thirst, and the enemy team decides to retreat. So we grab our teammate's banner, and I go to res. I then see that our fuse is in trouble, so I turn around and try to help him. I do kind of steal his kill here, but I think it was worth not having him die. But on my ult so that our teammate that just res could get loot, but a sniper destroys it and I have to wait. We then decide to leave the situation completely if there's going to be another team, but one dropped down on my teammate. So we decide to try and get some damage off, and then we try to dip. Now our teammate being thirsted isn't the end of the world since we have a crypto and we have a Loba. Once we get out of the situation, we decide to go res our teammate pretty close. We res our teammate right here, and we hear a fight going off right next to zone. We see the opportunity to gatekeep, and we take it. I throw my ult down so our teammate will have guns for this fight. He has his guns, we're ready to push up, and I hear one coming around the corner. I wait until he swings, and he has 1 HP. Easy pick. On the scan I saw earlier, I know there was more, and our crypto just confirms that. I hear them looting, and I see the opportunity to pick some shots. I break one, and then I leave. I'm about to reset while my teammate pushes in so we can get some kills. Our teammate knocks one, and I'm ready to swing the corner again, and I start shooting the rest of them. I knock one, I'm broke, but I see the opportunity to armor swap, and for some reason I missed it. So I get the armor swap and finish the team. I res my teammate, and I'm about ready to place my ult. I'm in the evac, and I'm ready to leave. I see one team there and another fighting a team close in Monument, so we decide to push the building to the right. Once we land, I find some ultimate accelerants, which is nice for my ult. Decide to rotate the streamer so we can get some more loot. Since our teammates don't have that many heals, I place down my ult. We decide where to go since zone is moving in behind us, so we need to decide where we need to go. We decide to use the zip that's on the building so that we can rotate to the bridge. And then I realize we're open at multiple angles down here, so we decide to get on the ridge that's barely in zone, where we have a head peak where we can take cover. We got up here, we decided to sit and wait till the other team started to fight. Team started a fight, so I said, hey, let's take the zip and we can get some shots on them from high ground. Take the zip, we hear that the fight's just about to finish, and we can just take some easy picks. I throw some nades for some extra damage, and also just a distraction. And as we're on high ground, our teammate throws some knuckle clusters, forcing them to fight, and then they finish the fight, and we have one burst easy kill. So, this is how you're supposed to play Apex Legends in Season 17.